It's Wednesday the something of January, and I am going to count you through. That's not a phrase. The next 10 albums of my top 100 albums of the 90s. So 60 through to 51, which would mark us at halfway, which on this video would be roughly there. So I've poured myself a large gin and tonic because it's Wednesday, and why not? And we will commence with album number 60, which is The White Room by the KLF, which I really enjoy listening to now. I didn't enjoy listening to it at the time because I expected all the single versions. Nope. Completely different versions of most of the music, especially Justified of Ancient, which sounds a little bit like a nursery rhyme, but it's an enjoyable album and very fitting to the KLF. I've only ever seen copies of this that are ripped at the bottom. Can you see that properly? There. But yeah, it's still a quite a good copy considering the KLF destroyed all their music and lots of other things like the Hanging Guns of Babylon and stuff like that. My favourite track of this one is most likely What Time Is Love? 60. Don't fall over. Hard to get. 60, 59, Dubstar. Disgraceful. With the cover image. Filthy. So yeah, they actually re-released this album with a different cover image that isn't a rubber glove inside a pencil case. I was really lucky to find a copy of this. I just walked into a record shop in where was I at? Burnley, and it was just there on the side. I'm like, oh, £40, that's a lot for that record. And it turned out it just said 4, and I was like, I'm going to take this, thanks. Great album from 1996, really happy indie pop on the Saint Etienne scale. My favourite track of this would have to be Stars, because Stars is a beautiful song. But there's other songs on there which are also beautiful songs, like Anywhere, Not So Manic Now, and Elevator Song. They were the singles. So that was 59. 58. Sunscream, Change or Die. And what's going on? Oh look, that's a gate signifying change. Great dance band, but they did indie dance, so it was always it danced with an indie attitude to it. Not many people bought this one, which is a shame because this little triangle-faced monkey should have drawn people in the shop. I want to buy that album because of the triangle-faced monkey, like Aztec kind of design. There were 4 singles off this. There was Exodus, there was White Skies, there was Secrets, and there was When. When is my favourite song off this album, and it's one of those ones that there's 2 extremely strong versions of it, like the single version of this, and also the K-Class mix. And we know that on the whole, K-Class mixes are marvellous. 50. Oh, you can see already. What am I up to? 56, 70, 60, 59, 58. 57. Oh my god, counting backwards is such a chore. 57. I think I said 60 odd before. 60, 59, 58, 57. Left field, leftism. Look at the jaw. Look at the jaw containing the speaker. Look at the metronome in the flames. 1995. This album came out maybe the end of 1994, but I bought it in 95, so I always consider it a 95 album. Singles Open Up from 93, and then Original, and also Afro Left, and Release the Pressure. And my favourite out of all those is being very animated with this record, just to make you think there's something coming forward to bite you. My favourite record off this is Open Up with John Lydon. 56. Ace of Base, The Sign. This is an American copy of the album. Of course, in the UK we got Happy Nation, US version. The logic behind that, not quite so sure about it. This is one of those album covers that I both love and hate at the same time, because it's really quite poorly done. But anyway, you all know this album. I say sweeping statements, some of you might not. All That She Wants, Don't Turn Around, Living in Danger, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Happy Nation, lead single. I'm babbling now. Don't Turn Around. I don't know. Just look at it. Look, pick the singles that you think it is. My favourite song of theirs is probably All That She Wants, or The Sign. But yeah, you know those ones. 55. Sunscream again. 03. From 1993. Singles off it were Love You More, Pressure. I'm not very good at this today. Perfect Motion, and there was one more. Broken English. Yeah, Broken English was the one I bought in 93 and then bought this album off the back of that. My favourite track of this is Love You More, which was covered by Sunscream. No, it wasn't. It was covered by Steps. This is Sunscream. Steps covered it, and this is the original of Love You More. And Steps omitted the line where it says fathers rape their daughters, because Steps for kids, and no kid wanted to hear that. Yeah, my favourite track off that one is Love You More. 54. Yeah, I'm still on track. 54. Delight. Delightful. De-groovy. Ooh la 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 la. I can't do the next bit. The gin might be going to my head a little bit now. Good Beat, Power Love, how do you say, and Groove Is in the Heart with the singles off this. What Is Love was also a B-side single thing. It would be remiss of me not to say that my favourite track of this one is Groove Is in the Heart, because Groove Is in the Heart is obviously one of the greatest songs ever, and maybe the best song ever to have been denied a #1 slot due to an accounting inefficiency. Accounting, both of those things, inefficiency, problematic, didn't get to #1. 53, Layla K, Carousel. I was obsessed with this album at the time. I heard the song Open Sesame on Dance Energy, obsessed with it. Then I heard the follow-up, Ça Plane Pour Moi, which is the cover of the Plastic Bertrand song from the late 70s. Done in a hugely chaotic Euro dance style, and it wasn't really embraced by the UK. I embraced it. I might have been the only person, and I still love this album now. And I wish Layla K was still knocking about, but last I heard, she was a homeless drug addict. Now that is allegedly. I am not slandering Layla K, because I love Layla K. I think she's great. And now I've said that, look how she's looking at me. She is not happy with what I just said. I don't think you are a homeless drug addict. My favourite track of this is Open Sesame. 52, staying on the Euro dance vein, Culture Beat. This is one of those albums that make me really, really, really happy. Like all the albums on this countdown, actually. But this particularly, because Mr. Vane, Got to Guess It, Anything, and World in Your Hands. I couldn't think it was My Old World. Word in Your Hands on this, World in My Hands on the Snap album. Eurodance fact for you. It's their second album. I don't have their first album. I keep trying to track that one down, Horizon, but second album, here, this one. It's also got a great track in it called Rocket to the Moon, which is a lot of fun. Favourite track of this one has got to be Mr. Vane, hasn't it? Unoriginal. My choice is unoriginal. The song was very original, kind of. Where are we up to? 9 minutes, not doing too bad, because 51, just missing out in the top 50. Alicia's Attic, Alicia Rules the World. Have you not heard this one? You should hear this one. It's great. You'd know the singles I Am, I Feel. You might know Alicia Rules the World. You might know Indestructible. You might know The Air That We Breathe. Is it That We Breathe? Or The Air We Breathe, it's called. No, it's just called Air We Breathe. Huh. Abbreviating. But it's a great listen from start to finish. I enjoy this album a lot, and my favourite track off this one is Indestructible. Because it's really chilled and happy. And then Karen here went on to write for Pop Strolls, like Kylie, and some tracks off the new Louise album, and probably loads more that I can't name. So that was 51, and that was my top 100 through to 50 of my top 100 albums of the 90s, and I think you will agree that that was a great list so far. So what could possibly be next? Well, it's 50 through to number 1, but what could be in that 50 through to number 1?